In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the Path quote screen. The quote screen is a tool built for the LO to be able to pre-qualify a borrower in under 10 minutes, all from a single screen. Okay, let's go ahead and open up Path, log in, hop in a file here real quick, and we'll go straight to the quote screen. So right here, this is the quote screen. It's broken up into two tabs, General and Loan Comparison. Let's look at the General tab first. So the General tab consists of data fields related to the borrower, the subject property, product, and pricing. The concept behind this screen is for the LO to be able to collect all the data they need to be able to pre-qualify a borrower in under 10 minutes. So as you notice here, we've got the borrower information, current address, contact information, their social, date of birth, citizenship, their marital status, their present housing expenses, their acknowledgments as far as like consent to pull credit, e-consent, their demographics, their declarations, their credit scores will populate right here, which is a good thing to talk about. So from this screen, as soon as the as soon as the loan officer enters in the name, date of birth, social, and address, the LO can go right down here and click the credit button and run credit right here without having to leave this screen. So then those credit scores are going to populate on the quote screen right here. And if the LO wants to see the credit report, they can click this link, and there's the credit report pops up for them right there. So then there's income and employment. So the LO can hit this plus button. It'll open up a pop-up window where the LO can enter in employment information. We have a nice income history worksheet. So if the LO wants to calculate previous year's income, they can do that right here without having to leave this screen. There's a place to add additional income. So maybe the borrower is getting additional income from capital gains. So you can go ahead and add that real quick. And then the total combined income will be shown right here in that data field. Then assets, the LO goes in here, clicks the little plus button, and they can add in the assets, as many as necessary. Just continue hitting that plus button to add additional line items. Gift funds that can be added by clicking this plus button. REO can be added by clicking this plus button. Your liabilities. Now, these are going to populate automatically from the credit report, but additionally, you can go into a line item and open it up if you want to manipulate any data, or if you want to add a liability manually, just click this plus button. Then you've got your loan and product information, so that all can be entered right here. Then your programs and pricing. Now, this can be entered two ways. This can be entered using a program template, which you would access by clicking this program button. All your program and pricing templates would populate here, so you could go and select the one that you want to use and then auto-populate that program and pricing information. Or the other way that you could populate this data would be through a pricing engine like Path Pricer or a third party like Optimal Blue or MoreTech. And that would be accessed by clicking this pricing button right here. And I do have another video that shows the Path Pricer in action. So please go to that video to see more information on the Path Pricer. Scrolling down, you've got your rate adjustments, pricing adjustments, your subject property. And one thing that's nice is as soon as you've got the 6 pieces of data in Path and you go to save the file, Path will alert you that RESPA has been triggered. You've got to make this an application now. So the way you do that is you would go over to your send status screen here, go down and click application. Now by doing that, that's going to automatically change the status to application. It's going to name, date, and timestamp that action for loan visibility. And then when we go into the summary screen here, you'll notice the application date has automatically been populated by Path. So the quote screen, you also can jump from section to section. So if I want to get back down to that subject and property section, I can just jump right down there. But again, you could scroll or jump. Let's say I wanted to look at the income again. I just jump right there, nice and quick and fast. Additionally, on this quote screen down at the bottom, there's 15 buttons that are built and ready to be used. We just turn them on as needed. And you can turn these buttons on for 2 different use cases. One would be if you want to run an interface. So if you want to run like a AUS. So I've got DU configured on my demo account here. So when I click the AUS button, the DU ordering screen opens up here. But we could have this configured to open up LPA or DO or the Path AUS engine. Any interface that you want to run, we can turn on a button and give you access to run it right here on this screen. So if you want to be able to run MI from this screen or order an appraisal from this screen, we can just turn on the button and configure it to be able to run that interface right here on the quote screen. And then, also we can configure buttons to view forms. So for example, I've got this pre-qual letter button. So when I click that, it automatically has the pre-qual letter selected, so I can view that right here without having to leave my quote screen. And then if that's something that I wanted to add to send to the borrower, I just click the add button, and now that's in doc storage, ready to be sent off to the borrower. All of that done right here on the quote screen. Now, the last thing I want to mention real quick is the loan comparison tab. This is a great tool if you want to provide additional scenarios and then send the borrower a loan comparison worksheet. So once you populate your different scenarios here, you can go down and click the loan comparison button to generate your loan comparison worksheet, and then you can send that off to the borrower for them to view. This concludes my video of the PATH quote screen. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. PATH is absolutely amazing. Your team will love it. So we'd love to win your business and get you over here on the PATH team. Please, again, reach out to me if you have questions. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.